Hey guys, it's Friday. We finished this week up. Today, for me, you just got your spelling test and you have your story test on Thunder Rose. In that test, there'll be the vocabulary and a little bit more about some of the things we've worked with this week, maybe a couple analogies to complete in there, some of the other things that we've been working with. So do a good job on your test today. I know you will. Before you take them, let's just take 3 minutes here and look at this little anchor chart here called idioms, adages, and proverbs. Idioms, adages, and proverbs are types of common expressions and sayings that have meanings beyond what can be understood by their individual words. That's a fancy way to say they don't always mean exactly what they say. You got to think about them a little bit. So kind of like an analogy, you had to think about it, but these are a little bit different. I like idioms. We'll have a lesson on idioms in the future where we just make up some idioms. They're a lot of fun. An idiom is an expression that means something different from the meaning of its individual words, like who put the bee in her bonnet? That means she's in a really bad mood. So maybe who put the bee in her bonnet, or so you might have heard somebody say, has the cat got your tongue? When somebody doesn't want to talk, they say, has the cat got your tongue? That's an idiom. Can you think of some more idioms? We'll go back and we'll look at some more of these later on. And they don't mean what they say. Your cat doesn't really have your tongue. Just means don't want to talk. But there's a lot of idioms that are common that we use. And we'll take a day, like I said, and we'll look at idioms. An adage is a short statement that expresses a general truth or a piece of advice, like actions speak louder than words. So that means that doesn't really tell us what it means, does it? Actions speak louder than words. You just kind of have to think about it. What you do means more than what you say. You might say, yes, I'm going to study hard and make it 100 on my test. Well, you can say it, but did you do it? Did you make it 100 on your test because you studied hard? Your actions mean more than just what you say. You actually have to do what you say. You got to walk the talk, right? A proverb. There's a book in the Bible called Proverbs, isn't there? And it's exactly what this is. Short, popular sayings, usually of ancient origin, that expresses truths based on common sense and experience. Like all that glitters is not gold. Again, that's not exactly what it means. What that means is just because something looks wonderful doesn't mean it is. It might be deceptively, it might be a trickster, right? It might look really good, but it might have a really bad consequence or something like that. So all that glitters is not gold. Just because it looks pretty or it looks attractive doesn't mean it is something that's good. So, all right, well, there's just three little phrases, three little words that we'll learn more about this year: idioms, adage, and proverbs. I'm not going to keep you very long today because I want you to spend most of the time thinking about your reading test and your spelling test. So I'll let you get started on them. I'll see you at the Google Meet today.